Hello and welcome to another Versus episode from the depths. This episode I'm going to be covering the SpeckleMk1 version 2 sent in by MageMaster33. Now this is it looks a bit like the Concorde, but without the wings at the side. So it looks like a supersonic craft. If I get rid of this, put that on there, we can see it's actually going 158 meters per second. So this is a pretty fast craft and is being propelled by these. That's a lot of jets back here. Well, it's covering the screen. So we have the three main jets. Actually, is there another one there? I can't see because there's so much lighting going on here. But yeah, there's got the jets here. We've got a jet there. We've got small jets surrounding the larger jets. We've also got a large jet here and three smaller jets here that are helping with pitch. And we also have the smaller jets up here as well, also helping with the pitch. Now, if you're wondering how on earth this is rolling around, that is because the wings, the ailerons, are actually in here. Inside. Now, somehow, the ailerons work even without having air pass over them, which in real life that wouldn't actually work at all. But in this case, the air passes through the wood somehow and gets into the ailerons in here so it can turn. If we go up here, we can see we have the missiles here, one large missile at the top. Now this missile has variable thruster set at 2000, 3 fins so it's quite manoeuvrable, target prediction guidance, camera, and it has EMP to take out the shielding, fragmentation, explosive, and an infrared seeker. So it aims for infrared, and then if there's any shields, it'll take out the shields and fragment and explode through them. If we go underneath, we can see there's a lot more missiles under here. Now these are actually connected. They're all connected together in a rather weird and interesting way. I actually kind of like how these are set up. If we go here, we can see that the missile block is here, the controller. And if we go up there, we've got the local weapons controller that's connected to 2 weapons. If we go over here, we can see this missile block goes this way, all the way along here, connecting to these 2 here. To these 2 missiles. Then it goes inside and it goes up and then along here across, and that's connected to the other ones over this way here, there, and this is connected to this launch pad which is connected through here. So these are actually taking quite a lot of space up inside the back of this craft, and surrounding it are the ammo barrels here, here, and over here as well, here and here. If we go in here, we have the ammo processors over here and here. We also have a LUA block. Now we have a very, very loud engine there. I'll get to that in a moment. But this LUA code here is using Madwands code that was updated relatively recently. So this is the AI code, which allows it to fly, and rather than using the standard aerial AI, it generally uses this to move about and get the thrust, and sometimes you can get them to dodge missiles in his more advanced code and have missile avoidance and evasion and stuff like that, and that actually works quite well. But I think this is the basic version. It doesn't quite have as many lines used as the advanced one. If we go here, we have the engine, which is upside down. But it works upside down, it's fine. It's very, very loud because it's working at full power. It's using pretty much almost all of the 800 power it's producing. So it's producing quite a lot in there. Well, it is quite a large craft. We also have the balloons here and up here as well. Where are they? They were in here. Ah, there they are. Balloons there as well. We also have repair bots. If I could get them there, and there, and there, and at the other side as well. Over here we have, again, more ammo processors. And we also have shielding on this thing. This thing has quite a lot of shielding. The shielding is mainly focused down towards the bottom. You can barely see it. I think it's got a colour changer on there to make it partially invisible, so you can't really tell it's there. But the shielding is generally around about 8 strength all the way around. So they're actually using quite a lot of power. And at the front here, if I go down, we also see a door that allows you to go inside from underneath into a seat here and the control. So we can actually jump in here and look down and possibly do a bombing run, maybe. If we have the door open, we can see straight down. So maybe we can actually do that. I don't know. Somebody can try that out. Anyway, that's pretty much all there is to this. I'm going to put this up against the FC-13, because that's one of the crafts that a Mage Master would like to go against. Let's see how it does against it. Okay, so first I'm going to load in the SpeckleMk1V2 onto the Deepwater Guard. Now remember, this doesn't actually need a standard AI. It uses the LUA code AI, so it doesn't actually need an aerial AI in there. And I'm going to load it in against the F-13, which I'm going to load over this way. Load in the F-13 in the Twin Guard. Now they're relatively, if 62 and the SpeckleMk1 is 69, so they're relatively close in resource points. So yes, the FC-13, load in on the Twin Guard, load, there we are, resume. Okay, let's see how these do. Right, an F9 to get onto that. Okay, so missiles have been fired straight away. Whoa! That was quite fast. The Speckle is flying off into the distance. It's just going for it. The missiles from the FC-13 did not hit because they couldn't catch up, and those missiles are flying into nowhere. They're actually flying... I guess they were going to a heat source down there. Probably flares. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, the missiles actually caught up with the Speckle from the FC-13. They're still going up. Missiles fired. Missiles missed from the Speckle. And the Speckle is down. It's using all its balloons to get back up into the air. Firing missiles straight back. That was close. Come on. Oh, they really get close, those missiles, but they're not quite hitting. The only way for the Speckle to hit, I think, would be to actually not fly into the water. That would be a good start. Okay, you keep going. Okay, it's somehow managing to dodge those missiles due to pure speed. It's just flying off. It's just gonna screw this. I'm going. Okay. Missiles fired. Oh, and still missed. They're not really hitting each other. There was one lucky hit near the start. But they're not really... I don't think the FC-13 can catch up with the Speckle to actually... Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, it got a lucky shot because the Speckle came in. Speckle, turn round. Turn round. Make sure you've got some ammo to fire some missiles before you actually do so, please. Go on. You can do it. Turn around. No. No. That's the water. They're balloons. There's... Oh, no. That's not good. It's still going. It can take a beating. It can take... Oh, I think some of its own missiles exploded on it. It's still flying. It's still going for it into the water. It actually went down far enough to start sinking then for a moment. It's pulling itself back up. Oh dear, ammo's exploded. Oh, that's not going to survive that. That's not going to come back from that. Oh, there's no chance of that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. No. Stop it. Stop it, FC-13. Thank you. Oh. Well, okay. Let's actually spawn in another FC-13. Load in. Oh, don't want to save it. Resume. Okay, and then I'm going to load in 2 speckles over this way. Escape. Is it? Tap, and there we go. Load in a SpeckleMk1 or the deep water guard. Load in. Load vehicle, and load in another one. A little bit of distance, and load. There we go. Resume. So it's 2 on 2. Missiles fired. They've all gone for that one. Whoa, there we go. A hit. FC-13 hit and is going down. The other FC-13 is aiming for the speckles while they sort of run away. They really do like running away. That FC-13 has come back up due to repair. That speckle has gone into the distance. These FC-13s are going after this one. Missiles fired. All missed by the looks of it. Now the thing is, the SpeckleMk1 doesn't really have any missile defense, while the FC-13 has flares. So it does make it a little bit tricky for the Speckle to actually hit the FC-13. Oh, missiles firing. And the Speckle's just going around in circles. It's just turned into 2 separate dogfights here. They've just separated. They're not exactly fight. Oh, wow. Explosions over here. That Speckle actually managed to do something. He did quite a decent job there. He's managed to put the FC-13 into a pickle. Not literally into a pickle, but you know what I mean. Missiles fired. It's the FC-13's just going around in circles, but he's managing to avoid the missiles due to pure luck at the moment. The other crafts have disappeared. Where have they gone? They're over there. Wow. Okay, that fight is still going on over there. This one is sort of going on by itself. One-on-one battles in 2 separate locations. The Speckle needs to turn around and actually shoot at this FC-13, otherwise it's going to be hit. Oh wow, that was a tight turn. A very tight turn. Okay, they're coming in closer to each other now. What's going to happen? Oh, it's turned. The Speckle's turned. Something. An FC-13 has been taken out down there. Oh wow, when did that happen? Oh no! They're ignoring that one now, and they're both ganging up on this FC-13. Damn! Speckles are doing quite well in a group battle. Not so okay in a 1-to-1, but wow. They just broke up and... Oh. That one, yeah, that one is down completely now. The Speckle finished it off while we weren't looking. And now it's a 2-on-2 battle. Up. FC-13 got a clip there. The 2 Speckles are now ganging up on this FC-13. I feel a little bit sorry for the FC-13, actually. Up. Oh, that was close. Oh, it exploded before it hit. It must have... Does it have... It didn't see any proximity fuses on there. Oh, that Speckle is just legging it as well, and allowing the other Speckle to come in from behind. Missiles fired by the FC-13. Missiles coming in from the Speckle. Oh, wow. They have a lot of maneuverability, those missiles. They managed to get a couple of clips on the FC-13. The FC-13 has managed to get a little hit on this Speckle, which has done a flip, and it's still going. Everything is just about clipping each other, but they're not really getting in some decent damage. It's when the engines, as soon as the engines go out, that's it for that craft. Just a little bit more. This one's lost its engines on its left wing. Oh! It got hit again. More missiles coming in. Oh, they ran out of fuel just at the last moment. And the other Speckle's coming in from the side. Missiles firing. Oh, and there we go. Sort of a pincer movement there. And the other one comes in and hits. Oh, wow. They're good. They're good at swarming. Wow. Nice tactics. Good going. Anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And please, if you want to send in any crafts to me, please leave a link in the comments below, or you can go on to From the Depths forums and post it in the Battle Arena page. I hope to see you again. Bye bye.